Okay, well, I think we're back again, but it's probably going to create another VOD. um, well, good news is it fixed itself. OBS does not play well with my capture card or something. I don't really know what the deal is. At least I can hear. Okay, well, hopefully be good. Only 2 problems already this morning, and it's been less than half an hour, so we'll figure it out. Of course, yep, there's the alerts. All the alerts just went out again. Cool. Fantastic. Love it. Oh well. Hopefully they're super alerted now. But now I have to pin that. Yep, here you go. Gotta pin this again for the 3rd time. Mess. Okay, well, hopefully everything is normal again. I don't know. Technology, gotta love it. Gotta love it. But that's okay. That's okay. We're here. Good morning. It's Friday. Everyone is having a great Friday. Everyone is having... We're going to have a good weekend. I think it is I think it's today. It might be tomorrow. I don't actually know, but Twitch says it's today, so I assume Twitch knows better than me. But I believe it is our affiliate anniversary. So, yay, we did it. We did it. That's exciting. So it's been a whole year. Year of streaming on the 1st, and then year of affiliate today. That's good. Today will be a shorter stream this morning, hopefully. And then this evening, we will be streaming with Kyle. It is his affiliate anniversary, too. Pretty cool that it happened on the same day. So, yeah. I think he's going on 2 years now? 3 years? I don't know. I think it's at least 2. So that's fun. And yeah, we'll be playing some party games. We'll be playing some co-op stuff. I don't know what we're gonna do. We talked on the phone a little bit yesterday for a while, and really couldn't come up with anything. So they're really wow. Okay, because the stream ended and started again, it's gonna run another ad. What a pain. What a pain. Oh well. Guess there's nothing I can really do about it. It'll be painless. Just gonna be me talking, I'm sure, for the next 3 minutes. So, but yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. We might be playing some Deep Rock Galactic. We might be, yeah. At least it was early in the stream. It's true. Problem is it's already happened twice. So it's like, all right. It happened literally 2 minutes in, and then I reset everything, and then it, happened as soon as I went back to as soon as I switched this stream over, or the scene over. But yeah, we'll be playing something. I don't know what. But yeah, if you're available, swing on by. We'll find some games that we can all try to play together. Since it's his stream and my stream, I don't know what kind of viewers we're gonna have. I don't know who's gonna have what. So we'll just try to make it happen. Maybe we can all jump in a big, like, Among Us, or what's that? I think there's another game like Among Us called Duck Duck Goose or something like that. I think that's free to play. It's similar. We can see how it happens. But yeah, should be a good old time, I hope. But we'll see. Yep. Should be happening around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time this evening. And then I don't know how long we're going to go. Don't know. Have a good time with it. Fun. That is it. And then I think Brittany said she's going to be here one of these days this weekend. So I don't know what the plan is this weekend as far as streaming goes. Don't know. I might just keep pushing with Final Fantasy so I can get through. I'd really like to be done by the end of next week. So if I'm streaming, it'll probably be Final Fantasy. I want to get this game over with. Taking that week off kind of set me back, obviously. So it is what it is, because it wasn't really a week. It ended up being, I mean, it was, but it's closer to like 11 days of just not streaming, with the exception of Dungeons and Dragons on Wednesday. So other than that, it was out of commission for a bit. So we're probably just going to play Final Fantasy this weekend on whatever day Brittany isn't here. And then the idea is to be done with this game by the end of next week, so that on Saturday I can stream Final Fantasy 14 for a whole 24 hours. I think last time I started it at like 10 p.m. or something like that. I don't know when I started my last 24-hour stream, actually. I don't remember what I did last year on the 31st, but I think we're going to start closer to like 6 p.m. And that way, yeah, I think 6 p.m. is going to be okay. It'll be a weekend. People can come in and do whatever, and then I'll be streaming all night and then streaming all day, I guess Sunday technically. I guess we'll figure it out. It depends. Maybe it's better to do it on the 30th and then stream into the 31st, and then we take that Sunday off. That sounds more logical, actually, because I'll probably end up taking the Sunday off anyway, as opposed to starting on Saturday at 6 p.m. and then streaming through Sunday and having to take Monday off. Probably smarter, isn't it? But that just further pushes the fact that I need to be done with Final Fantasy 16 before, like, on Thursday of next week, and that's not that long. So put in some time this morning. It's one of the reasons that I wanted to stream this morning too, instead of just this evening. It's because I knew I wasn't going to be able to play Final Fantasy 16 tonight, so we're playing tomorrow, or playing this morning and then playing sometime this weekend. Okay, I think that's the plan going forward. Look at that. Talked ourselves into it. But yeah. What did you say you were moving? Oh, no. I think I had it in my head. I remember our confusion yesterday when I read it. I said, you said you're going to do Pokemon next week, but in my head I remember thinking you said Pikmin. But have you ever decided what you're going to play after Hollow Knight on your bongos? Also, I don't know if I told you yesterday, I couldn't remember, but I've died so many times now to the dream bosses, it's not even funny. I finally beat the Lost Kin, which was nice. I couldn't tell you. I stopped counting. That's how bad it was. I died so many times to the Lost Kin. And now I'm trying to fight the Lost Knight, or the Forgotten Knight, or whatever he's called. He's essentially the dream version of the first boss you fight. The big... oh, what's it called? The little maggot guy in the big armor with the hammer and all. He moves so much faster in the dream version, and I'm just getting stomped. The problem is that I still have like the level 2. I have 5 health and my level 2 nail. So I'm just like, I'm not doing any damage to this guy whatsoever, and he does 2 damage per swing to me. So I essentially get 2 mistakes and the game is over. I haven't even gotten him out of his first phase yet. It's terrible. So, not a lot of fun. But it is challenging, so it's something. I see Lavanek. I was watching, I rated Lavanek yesterday, and he's doing some Super Mario Sunshine speedruns. He's almost sub 2 hours. Yeah, it probably, like, at this point, at the point you're at, you'd probably be a little bit better off. Just because, like, like, if you have some of the upgrades, I'm sure the fights are a lot easier. But I don't have any. So I have 5 health. I just finished my very first soul vessel, so I have one extra like magic charge or healing charge, and this guy gives you no time to heal whatsoever, so it's not even an issue of like, this guy's fast. He's fast. It's stupid. But I did what's his name, Gorb or whatever is that guy was easy. That was, I don't count him at all. He's a mini boss. He was the one that I saw you fight, actually, the one with the spikes that shot out at different angles. But the Lost Kin was hard. That took me like, I think 4 hours of just continuously dying, give or take. Probably closer to like 3.5. And then I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I might just like give up on the knight for now. I'm just not good enough is probably the case. I know it can be done. But I'm not the one to do it. I just don't think I'm good enough, but still, we're doing our best. But I think I'm like a little less than halfway through the game. A little less. If you don't count the other dream bosses. I don't know how many I'm gonna do. I'm not really doing them like in any kind of order, but yeah, I might just want to go get my upgraded nail and then come back. It'd be nice to have more masks, but it doesn't really matter. I'd need 2 more masks for it to make a difference. Right now, I can either take 3 hits, or if I upgrade my mask one time, I can take 3 hits. So that's not really the issue, or not going to help me. I'm not going to go hunt for 8 mask fragments just so I can come back and fight this guy. But I might go I have the pale ore. I just need to go back to that nail smith and get it upgraded. I also haven't done any farming either, so I don't have many notches or anything like that. I have pretty base. I think I only have enough room for 3 charms. So that's my fault too. Oh well, it's fun. Forgot how fun the game was. Really enjoyable. Difficult, but it's enjoyable. So thank you for playing it and then giving me a reason to play it. Yeah, I don't know how you're doing it. I have the quill, I have the compass on almost all the time. I'm not getting lost. I can't do it. I'm not one to, I don't like to run around in circles. It's fun. You and I need to play something challenging like that. What's another co-op we can play that's like that? I know you and Lavanek did Cuphead and the DLC. Hollow Knight's not co-op. That'd be cool if it was. What's another game we could play that's like that? Not too crazy. Are the... Oh man, I can almost... It's like on the tip of my tongue. That'll come to me eventually. I don't know what a hard co-op game is. Figured out. And you've got a violin stream coming up too soon, right? Set in September. Have you looked into that? They just recently changed the rules on like music and karaoke and stuff. I don't know how that was going to affect you. I meant to ask you about it yesterday, but I saw a post from Twitch because now they have the DJ, like Twitch DJ channel or whatever that has like licensed music that you can play. But they released new rules around like karaoke and playing music and like other DJs and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I looked into it enough to be like, oh man, is this going to affect Gloria and her violin stream? And then I was busy, so I didn't get a chance to read into it all the way. Plus, I'm not a lawyer or anything, so you would be smarter about that than I'm sure. Especially considering you're the one doing it, but Yeah, I would just take a look. Hopefully it doesn't affect anything. I don't know. Okay, so yeah. I guess we should start playing the game, right? Playing the game. We'll play a bit. We'll probably do the same thing we did yesterday, or maybe yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, that's true too. Just pop everybody into Discord. That's reasonable. Discord. What are they gonna do? Track you on Discord? Anyway, we'll probably do what we did yesterday or the day before. I don't remember. Whatever day we did it. Probably yesterday. We'll probably just go a few hours. Not yesterday, Tuesday. Probably just go a few hours, and then that'll give me time to go on a break. I do need to go. I'm walking. I have to walk twice a day now, so that'll give me time to go on my walk this evening or this afternoon before the 6 p.m. stream starts. It's gonna be hot as crap. Yesterday I went on my walk and it was still like 107 degrees outside, and I was like, oh, this is quite miserable. But anyway, that's what you gotta do. So yeah, probably go till 3 and then be back tonight at 6 p.m. to play some games with Kyle. It'd be fun. Yeah, it was not enjoyable, Gloria. It's not enjoyable in the slightest. It's just so much nicer when the sun's not out. Let's just say that. When it's not 107, the walks are much nicer than 90 degrees on Sunday. We're getting a cold front next week. I say a cold front, but it's only supposed to be in the 90s next week, like low 90s, so I'm pretty excited about that. So those will make for pretty nice walks. I just saw that glowing thing. Where is it? There's no way that's what I saw from all the way over there, is it? That's probably what I just missed. So yeah, I get to enjoy 90-degree weather. If I was smart, I'd just wake up earlier and walk early in the morning, but I hate waking up. The only thing I hate more than waking up is going to sleep. Hello, Worgans. Yeah.
Over here.
You never know. I always have to get back into this combat. Boom. Yeah, it's not bad. The walks have been okay. That's all I can do is walk, though. Anything more than that, my head will explode. Okay, what were we doing yesterday? So, yesterday, ironically, the stream ended when OBS crashed on me again. That was fun. Luckily, I was able to raid out, so it really didn't affect too much. Except my screen going blank. So, we have one more hunt to do. And I need to go figure out where that is, I think. We just did Aruna. So that's the hunt we finished, Aruna. And now we need to go finish, or go get Belphegor. Belphegor is a big guy, and he's a B-rated creature. Don't know where oh, he's up here. Nope, that's not where he is. East Pool. That's where I need to be. East Pool. There's a way to... Oh, yeah. Local map. This is where he is. Oh, he's on the Overlook. So this is... I think so. Yeah. This is where everybody was killed, unfortunately. And this is where the farm was. And this is where we found the old man. So he's on the Overlook over here. That's not bad. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Well, it's all sad and depressing now because they came in and killed everybody. Empire bad. I should ride my chocobo. Come here, Ambrosia. How pretty she is.
Ready, go. Faster.
Faster. Better.
This might take a
It
while.
doesn't do that much damage, but we'll go ahead and get off of her. Go do your thing.
Over here.
Boom.
It's over.
Ah, the sharp things. It looked all nice and glowy. Hopefully it starts cooling down. We're supposed to be going camping on, like, in the second week of September. There's our big guy. Hello, big guy. Belphegor, rank B. Get 20 renown and 8,000. 8,000 gil is quite a bit. We're gonna go ahead and go Garuda here to start the start the chain, or the stagger chain. We can use Deadly Embrace there. Go ahead and use Thunderstorm and Pile Drive. There he's staggered now. Flames of Rebirth on top of that. And then hopefully we get
Get him. Get him.
oh, just Gale lashed me. Trying to get this second stagger off. There it is. Deadly Flourish. Nope. There we go. Now we can gouge. This Ring of Reaction is super nice. Definitely helps as far as like I don't really like using gouge like this, but it does do a lot of hits all at once. Really help much with the nice.
Too slow.
I do need to remember that I can counter with magic too. Sometimes I forget that I can do that, and so I try to counter, like melee counter. Like now, I should have magic countered. I was literally just talking about it, and here we are. Sometimes I try to melee counter when I know I can't hit him, or I know he's gonna fly out of range. Like when I can magic counter and do just fine. Dragon Talon. Upon close inspection of a lesser dragon's foot, one may observe that the middle talon is considerably longer than the rest. This extended appendage is used to puncture the fleshy parts of the creature's prey, causing severe blood loss and weakening them for the kill. That makes sense.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
I like how they have death animations. Pretty extreme. Okay, so I think that's all the hunts we have currently. I don't think there's anything else that I can do. Need to speak with Vivian. Vivian's going to tell me about troop movements. Essentially what we're doing is, I think, so there's a war going on. The Imperial Kingdom up here of Sambanique, or Sanbec, whatever it's called, I don't remember. Sambrek, there it is. Sambrek are trying to invade and push into this kingdom down here. And so I think what we're going to do is try to use the distraction to come and destroy one of these. I don't quite remember what the plan is. But we'll figure it out. I don't know which one we're going for. Guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out. I really like this music. It actually reminds me, if anybody played the original Diablo, I think the opening lines have a very Diablo-esque feel to them. Tristram's theme, the one I'm thinking of.
Never hear about these guardians of the flame.
Same way they never heard about us.
We got
How may I
Desiree.
help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Swelling chorus. So we get an empty shard and a rose is a rose orchestration. Oh, it used to be I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing the Dion of the Bold or the Curl and Serving Girl. But now all anyone wants to hear is Sid the Outlaw. You have made me a very rich man, my friend, the Merry Mummer. Oh, good.
Here you are.
Thanks. And I have a couple of other things here. That's a lot. Going from 135 to 205, I mean, 70 is a big jump, considering most of these things only give me like 20 at a time. I've started to get some renown for story quests, though, and my side quests, I think, are always giving it to me, which is good.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
So, it's not too bad. I don't think I have any hunts left, though. I think I just finished my last one. Yep, there we go. They're all down. So now there really is nothing left for me to do. Other than, you know, play the game. I gotta go talk to Vivian. I guess I could make sure. Usually there's a green little arrow or something above my thing, or above the waymarker if there's a side quest. We might be sailing over this way. We might actually be trying to attack another one, but we'll see. I guess we'll talk to Vivian and probably find out, won't we?
Back again, Lord Rosfield.
Oh.
I'm touched that
He
you
knows
should
who I am.
find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Oh, we're gonna get a cool history lesson.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystal sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed,
Frivolous
the faithful
feats.
consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
Right.
And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp.
Smart.
Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot
That was
on its
over
shores
80 years
in your
ago.
lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Ironbloods' worship and their gateway to the continent.
It's weird that they don't
making
like magic so
Drostenus
much,
the
but they
holiest
worship the
of holy
crystal.
grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
Right.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Ironblood for control of Drek's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men,
Yep.
and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
It's,
Much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
maintaining an island like that is very difficult, right? You need a pretty secure foothold. And being an island in between those two nations,
Here for another of my lectures.
it'd be hard either way
How may I help
to
you
keep.
today? Here's the latest information I have.
You know that Joshua is still alive. Attendant of Joshua. I wish we knew more about the attendant of Joshua. Companion and protector of Joshua Rosfield, dominant of the Phoenix, as loyal as she is dangerous. Her blade is ever at the ready for any who might mean her master ill, and her tonics ever at hand to heal the sickly princess' hurts. Joshua addresses her by the name Jote, but it is unclear whether that is her true name or another pseudonym. Interesting. Jote. Barnabas Tharmer. I guess Tiamat is dead. Oh. Yep, he is. A bearer in service of the Holy Empire of Sambrek, Tiamat is the leader of the elite assassin squadron to which Wyvern is assigned, the Bastards. Oh, he actually was a bearer? Holy crap. We killed him? A bearer in service of the Holy Empire of Sambrek, Tiamat, or the man who now bears the name, is the leader of the Bastards, a squadron of elite assassins, and was on a mission to take the head of the Sheep's dominant, and the Nisa defile the subordinate Wyvern, real name Clive Rosfield, turned upon him and cut him down. Oh no, he's a bearer. He was just named. Huh. He was just named Tiamat. So he's not... Tiamat is not actually an icon in this. He was just called Tiamat. Interesting. Okay.
Study it well, Clive.
That's our plan, is to go from... While the forces of Dhalmekia bear their fangs at the Empire in the eastern reaches of Storm in the far west, the Empire's enemies bear steel instead. With a little help from some old friends, the Guardians of the Flame rout the Black Shield's main host, putting an end to the cullings that had lately racked the prophets. So essentially, while the Dhalmekian Republic is pushing into the Crystalline Dominion, we are going to come over here to Drake's Breath and destroy that Mother Crystal. That's the plan.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Yep. Thanks, Vivian. Appreciate you. That's crazy.
It will be over soon. One way or another.
One way or another.
You ready?
I think so.
I like the one braid she has.
Jill,
I don't know how practical that is. And
when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
no?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox,
Imran.
the man who made me do all those unspeakable things.
That's how I would
I'm going
pronounce
to
that.
kill
So,
him.
Imran.
It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward.
Got it.
And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
We will do it
Always.
together.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Cid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
That we will. Oh, you want me to fast travel right over there? Okay, I can do that. That's fine. Well, let's do it. Drake's Breath. Jutting forth from the fiery maw of sacred Mount Drustanis, Mother Crystal is the pillar upon which the faith of a cloistered nation rests. I mean, this is literally like taking down a god in terms of the Iron Kingdom, right? They worship the Mother Crystal as a god, like as a deity. The fact that we're coming in to destroy it, probably a little sacrilegious, you know? But fault is that, really? God to a non-believer, right?
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
There's no way here. Her hand is... Oh.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
So we know that bearers, when they use their magic, it begins to petrify their body. It seems like Jill may be experiencing something similar. And it's quite possible that Cid was as well. We know Cid was getting very sick after using his powers. It's odd that Clive isn't.
She is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Although...
Drake's Breath.
Yeah, I don't really know. Breath. Clive is kind of unique in a lot of ways. We know he's the icon of fire, though, so he does have... He's the dominant of fire.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain.
I think it's unseen.
If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go. Fire and ice.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was
80
I.
years.
For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
As cool as this is, I know the game is centered around Clive, but I think I would have embraced this a lot more, like especially this chapter, or maybe it would have helped sway my opinion of the game a little bit more if in this chapter we played as Jill. Right? Like if we had access to Jill's Shiva powers and could use her instead, because I really feel like this chapter is her story, and it would have lent itself well to the whole, you know, party development and like, you know, things that Final Fantasy is known for. I think this was a missed opportunity. Oh well, What are you gonna do? Can't do anything about it at the moment. Except play the game. Oh, look at them. They're kind of scary, aren't they? Oh, there's just, there's a lot of them, though. Good grief.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as
Oh,
bad as this. And the only way past them.
Oh, wow. All kinds of craziness. What's happening? Oh, Mr. Pepper. Oh, my goodness. Hello, friends. Hey.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at Mr. Pepper. We're gonna art. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, everybody. So good to see you all. How is everyone?
You did nothing. Yes, sir. You did
Oh, I hear
nothing.
myself
Look at
on...
what you're doing. I give you a sorry. You already
I was watching you on another tab. I was like, why am I hearing myself again? There you are.
Sure. I'm not
Wow, look at all my friends. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Mailbox. Mr. Pepper, what were you working on today? I had you pulled up, but it's going good. It's going great. We're just we just started a bit ago, so we're looking to finish up Final Fantasy 16, hopefully by the end of next week, so that we can move on. This is the last game in the series that we're playing. You finished Devil May Cry 5 and then did some Visage. Nice. Visage, is that a game or is that art? Sorry. Thanks, Mailbox. How are you doing, man? It's good to see you. If Visage is a game, I'm unfamiliar. I definitely know Devil May Cry 5, though. The horror game. Oh, that's why I don't know it, because I'm a big old baby. I'm a big old baby. Well, welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Goodness. Lots of new people today. Well, that's exciting. How's everybody... how's everybody doing? Got any plans for the weekend coming up? Oh yeah, I'm too... You don't like... Oh yeah. Horror games are popular. Horror games... Oh. Got the alert again. Horror games seem to get everybody going. But... No, luckily for me, no one's redeemed a horror game yet. I still have game redemptions turned on for channel points, but... I've been pretty lucky. Most of it's been other RPGs or a couple of adventure games. Tim just redeemed Spider-Man 2. So we're going to be playing that in a bit, which is nice. I say a bit, but it'll probably be a couple months. That's fair. I understand. I understand. Well, that's exciting. That's fun. Hope everyone's doing well. Everybody new. Got quite a few. I think you came in with a good number. My name's Jonathan. I've been streaming Final Fantasy for the last year. I just started streaming last August. Hey, thanks. Chesburger, nice. You just prefer Ches? But yeah, I've been streaming Final Fantasy for the last year. We've made it all the way to 16. So we have played 1 through 16. We took a couple of breaks here and there. I played Chrono Trigger at the end of August last year and did a 24-hour stream of that. We also did the prequel to Final Fantasy VII, Crisis Core, which was fun. We took a couple breaks to play other games, so I did Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk, all kinds of stuff. I prefer RPGs. They're just kind of fun to me. So that's what we've been playing a lot of, but the next big franchise that we're going to do next is going to be Kingdom Hearts. So I haven't played that franchise in a long time, and I never played 3, so I'm really looking forward to it and getting to experience the story that way. So, been a lot of fun. Yeah, welcome to everybody. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, Pepper, for hopping on over. Get it, the frog pun? Worked hard on that one, but yeah, if you need to take a break, go get some fluids, some food in you, I understand. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. We're doing a short stream this afternoon, probably go until around 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then we're gonna hop back on this evening at 6 p.m. Standard Time to play games with our friend Kyle, Kodiak Fire Knight. He is he's celebrating his affiliate anniversary today too, which is pretty exciting. And we're actually in real life friends. Like, I've known Kyle for 6 years or so. We used to work together, so been a good time. But yeah, welcome on in and enjoy the game. We are a little over a little over halfway through, I think, of the game. I don't really know, but that's the estimate that I have. But if you're not familiar with Final Fantasy 16, there's a whole lot of lore. If you're familiar with Final Fantasy games, there's a lot of world building and a lot of stuff. So I won't bore you with all the details. I say bore you, but I won't go into all of them. But more or less, we got our main character Clive here. He's kind of a badass, pretty good guy. Can't even finish at 7. I feel ya. Try the remakes. The remakes are great, and that obviously it's a little bit different of a story, but they're pretty epic. But yeah, Clive here is a pretty awesome guy. He is able to use magic in lots of different forms. So in this story, the summons. Hey, Crimson, it's an honor meeting you. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome from Mr. Pepper's stream. Nice to meet you. I might have seen your name pop over there a couple times. Try to hang out when I can. It's hard because sometimes me and Mr. Pepper stream at the same time. So I usually have him pulled up when I see him, and then I gotta come over here and do my own thing. So it's gonna interact with you guys in a different way. But yeah, so Final Fantasy games are centered around lots of cool themes. Mostly, you know, societal themes and things like this. This one focuses a lot on like discrimination and slavery, actually, which is kind of sad. But magic users in this game are called bearers, and they are seen as subhuman. Bearers can wield magic, like we can, boop, 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 which is cool. However, they're not really seen as people. Clive here is a little bit unique, though. He is known as a dominant, and the dominants can summon icons. So they don't just summon the icons; they become icons. And so Clive here is the dominant of Ifrit, the icon of fire. Jill, there, our companion, she is a dominant of Shiva, which is pretty cool. So it allows us to do some pretty neat things. And essentially what we're trying to do is fight for the good of the other bearers and things like that. So there are, again, I can't pull up my map. Isn't that a big old bummer? It's not gonna let me pull up my map. Well, I wish, oh, I can. There we go. We can do it this way. So the world is built around these giant mother crystals that apparently give a bunch of people magic. And they also protect from the darkness, or that's what we've been told. The darkness is creeping in from the north and kind of taking over this continent. However, they are also used by these kingdoms to subdue a bunch of people. So Clive here and our old friend Sid has decided that the best course of action is actually to destroy the mother crystals. And so that's what we're doing here. We're trying to destroy our second mother crystal. And so you joined at a good time, because this is known as Drake's Breath. And it's owned by the Iron Kingdom, and that's what we're here to do, try to take it out. So hope you're a little caught up. I know I missed a lot, I skipped over a bunch, but you know, we're like 25 hours or so into this game, and if I sat here and explained it all to you, it wouldn't be a lot of fun.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
It's nothing to worry about.
Time to fight.
Right now, our big bad is kind of twofold. The Empire, a lot of well, several empires, but they're the ones that are kind of overseeing the slavery, the degradation of the bearers. So, on a very like low level, we are fighting against all the empires in order to protect the bearers, the magic users. On a bigger level, however, there is now what we know like a world level threat by the name of Ultima. This is a scary Minotaur guy. We're gonna use Flames of Rebirth here. Very cinematic attack, which is cool. We're also gonna use Aerial Blast, which is also very cinematic. It's up there, but that's okay. Deadly Embrace here to bring him down. Get the full stagger there. But the big bad in this game right now is a guy named Ultima. If you played other Final Fantasies, you're probably familiar with the name. And he seems to be some kind of world-ending threat. We're not really sure. We don't have much lore on him just yet. he seems to be the embodiment of the darkness that seems to be spreading across the continent. And so we're trying to learn more about him as we go. Yeah, so this game is arguably one of the better looking games that I've played, period. But it is definitely the best looking Final Fantasy game we've played so far. I'm looking forward to... I just took a lot of damage from that guy. I'm looking forward to playing the remakes. Oh, I didn't actually kill him. I thought he was dead, so I stopped trying, but he'll be dead soon. But yes, this game is very...
Just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from there.
Very cinematic. Everything about this game almost feels like a movie, which is good and bad. I think it's very good as a standalone game. I don't want to... I've said this before, and I don't want to mean it as a critique, but I feel like this is the least Final Fantasy feeling game that we've played in the series. And maybe it's just because I'm old and I'm stuck in my ways, so I still remember like the golden days of Final Fantasy VI, like my favorite game, or Final Fantasy X, Chrono Trigger, right? Like, I still have very fond memories of those games. So maybe it's just that I'm old and curmudgeon-y, but this one does feel a little bit less like a Final Fantasy game than some of the others. I've yet to determine whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm holding out on like a final ruling until I actually beat it, because I assume eventually we're going to get more of the Final Fantasy stuff. But yeah, so far so good. Probably about to fight a big boss here. This looks like a boss arena. Game logic says that it is.
Ugh, look at this place.
Yep.
What a mess.
Wait.
Mm-hmm. Marlboro. Set it on fire. Yeah, there we go. It is a Marlboro. We knew it. We fought one of these before. At the very beginning of the game, Clive fought one for the first time when he was 15. So this is actually in the demo of the game. Not this fight, but the
Be sure to keep clear of his paw.
but
Believe me, I mean to.
a Marlboro in general was in the very beginning of the game and during the demo, which was super cool. It's actually neat that we... Go ahead and just use Flames of Rebirth here. I probably should have saved this until he was staggered. Oh my goodness. Oh, I did not dodge that at all. There we go. I'm gonna dodge.
Nice try.
We're not staggering him. He's like stuck. There we go. I was worried. He was stuck in this like non-staggerable. Okay, that was Deadly Flourish. That allows us to yank somebody down when they're in their half-staggered state. Or not Flourish, I'm sorry. Deadly Embrace is actually what it's called. Now it's fully staggered. Go ahead and use Gouge here. So if you look in the top left-hand corner and the bottom right-hand corner, if you're not familiar with the game so far, you can see that I'm cycling between certain abilities, certain icon abilities. So here I'm in Phoenix form, which gives me the ability to use fire damage. So far there's not been a lot of instances of like true weaknesses that I've noticed, like elemental weaknesses, which is kind of a bummer. It would have been nice if there was something like that, but it's okay. But I can cycle between Phoenix. I can cycle through Garuda, which is what I'm in right now, and I can cycle through Ramu, which is this one here. Ramu has some... I'm gonna get hit here, so I messed up. Ramu has lightning abilities, which are pretty cool. These things have roots. There we go, we got the half stagger. You can see this character, the enemy's health and stagger bar below. So that yellow bar is its stagger meter. When it's fully staggered, it does more damage, or it takes more damage, I should say. And... oh, I just messed again. when it's in its half staggered form, I can use Garuda's Deadly Embrace to yank it down. Did we win? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I was talking. I'm sorry. But I won't talk through every fight, but since we have a bunch of new viewers, you know, I wanted to explain what was going on. There's a lot happening on the screen at once. Like I said, because the game is so flashy, like especially combat, there's a lot happening. So I kind of wanted to give you an idea of what that was. But yeah, that's a little mini boss. That one wasn't too hard.
Press on.
Yes.
But that was a nice little throwback. Clive recognized what was going on and threw that rock into the middle. Again, because the first boss that you fight in the game is a Malboro. I think in this game it's called a Morble. Actually, it's not a Malboro, it's called a Morble. But lots of fun there. Pretty cool little throwback. There is a couple of very big time skips in the game. You actually start the game out as adult Clive, and then you get a like a rewind to 13 years in the past, and so you play a bit of the game as 15-year-old Clive, and then it jumps back into the future. So Clive is 28 through part of the game, and then there's another 5-year time skip. So Clive is currently about 33. Jill is probably about that age too, 32, 33.
It's like a furnace.
Torgal here is like 18 years old. I don't know how he's still alive, but
You get used to the heat. Though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
so the game spans like quite a long period of time. Gotta deal with scorpions.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
God, I was in Gerudo form already, so this is a little... Gerudo's very good at staggering. They doesn't do a lot of damage, but very good at stagger. Probably didn't need to do that. That was a waste of an ability, but oh well, it got the job done. But yeah, Garuda's very good at doing stagger damage. She doesn't do much of physical damage. Whereas Ifrit is kind of the opposite. I just missed. Use Flames Rebirth. Flames, Ifrit does a lot of regular physical damage, but not a lot of stagger. Ramu is kind of mixed. So. Also, that ability looks pretty badass. It does a lot of damage, but it has a long cooldown. You can see on the top of the ability bar over there, it takes a while to come off. It's not something I can use constantly. I'm gonna wait for this. Dodge that. Dodge that.
This one.
Should be staggered here. There it is. While we're in stagger, we'll use Rising Flames. Again, I don't really like to use Garuda's abilities like this. I prefer to use them stagger, but...
Too slow.
Too slow.
Nice try.
Getting pretty lucky here. I wouldn't say lucky, maybe, but... Should stagger here. Beautiful. And we should be able to kill. There you go. So far, the general best strategy that I found is to get them into stagger, get them into half stagger as quickly as you can, or using regular abilities. And then you want to switch to Garuda and Deadly Embrace, which pulls them down and puts them into a stun state for a short period of time. And then you can use Garuda's Gouge to usually burn the second half of the stagger meter. And then they're staggered, and then you burst them with the other abilities. Seems to be the most efficient way of fighting at the moment.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
Also, this is an M-rated game, so there is some language and violence, blood, dead bodies. pretty dramatic moments in here, so. Look at her. We've not seen Jill take on this form before. So Jill was a childhood friend. She was with Clive. She was with Clive in the
This is going to be close.
in the early years. However, Clive was betrayed. Well, the whole of Rosaria, his kingdom, his duchy, was betrayed by his mother. So she sold Clive and Jill into slavery, essentially.
Let's not do that again.
No. Let's not.
So Jill was sold to the Iron Kingdom, and they essentially kept her as a prisoner for 13 years. Early on in that imprisonment, she was being tortured and, you know, taken advantage of, and her dominant powers emerged. The Iron Kingdom see magic as like a very, very bad thing. They're a very religious society. So Jill was essentially kept as a slave for years. And so now we're kind of back, and Jill is going to do whatever it takes essentially to get her revenge. We're going to go ahead and use Flames of
But in
Rebirth
numbers
here.
like these,
Might not kill all of them, but it'll kill enough of them. Also, again, I know it seems silly to be using fire magic on these bombs, but it actually doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Should it? Absolutely, but it doesn't, so we're just going to use it.
well, we aren't going this way.
This way.
Let's look for another path.
Wonder if it's over here.
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
At the what tree? Oh, oratory. not an actual tree. An oratory. That makes more sense. Oh, I've not fought one of these before.
What is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly. Nice try.
An ad is starting in a minute. Just a stagger. Be able to hit it with